Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 Vauxhall Insignia 1.8 SRi. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows simultaneously, and to roll them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. This Insignia comes with a 6-speed manual. And to start, put your foot on the clutch, insert the key into the slot right here and twist it like you would in a normal car. The Insignia comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard on the SRi trim is a leather-wrapped sports steering wheel with sport grips at the 10 and 2 o'clock positions and perforated sections on the sides. The facelifted Insignia does get a redesigned steering wheel, now with a split bottom spoke, new multifunction controls, and aluminium highlights going around the spokes. For the Insignia with the 1.8 litre naturally aspirated inline-4 engine, the only transmission offered is a 6-speed manual. To engage reverse, pull the catch just below the gear knob and push the gear lever all the way to the left and up. Shifting into reverse activates the front and rear parking sensors, an option for the SRi trim that has been specified on this particular Insignia SRi. Safety in the Insignia SRi consists of 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, electronic stability program plus, cornering brake control, traction control, adaptive brake lights, hill start assist, tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system with immobilizer, dead locking, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. Standard on the Insignia SRi are a set of 17-inch 7-spoke alloy rims. However, this Insignia SRi has been fitted with the optional 18-inch 5 twin-blade alloy rims wrapped in Continental Conti Sport Contact 3 245/45 ZR18 tires. As for the brakes, the front gets ventilated discs while the rear gets solid discs. The suspension gets McPherson struts in front and a multi-link rear setup. The SRi trim does have a lowered sports suspension. Opel and Vauxhall are both subsidiaries of General Motors, the former since 1929 and the latter since 1925. For a while, both brands were producing their own line of cars until the 70s, when both brands started selling the same range of cars. While Opel is available internationally as of 2015, Vauxhall cars are limited to the United Kingdom. The Insignia is a D-segment family car sold as a Vauxhall in the UK, and Opel in markets where Opel is present, a Holden in Australia, and as the Buick Regal in North America and China. It was first launched in 2008 as a replacement for the Vectra Insignia models, with a facelift premiering in 2013. Under the bonnet of this Insignia is a 1.8 litre ecoTEC dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 engine with variable valve timing and multi-point fuel injection. This engine produces 138 horsepower at 6300 rpm and 175 Nm of torque at 3800 rpm. 0 to 62 miles per hour or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is achieved in 11.5 seconds, and the top speed is rated at 127 miles per hour or 204 kilometers per hour. With a 70-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the Insignia 1.8 is 40.4 miles per gallon or 7 litres per 100 kilometers. 164 grams of carbon dioxide is produced per kilometer, and the Insignia is front-wheel drive. The Vauxhall Insignia made its UK debut during the second half of 2008. It was available in a wide variety of engines and trim levels at launch, with more body styles, newer engines, and a hot VXR model made available along the way. 4x4 is also an option on certain variants. Manual and automatic transmissions were available as well, with the latter only available on certain engines. The middle of 2013 saw the facelifted Insignia range making its way to UK roads. The facelift brought updated looks both inside and out. The full list of current Vauxhall Insignia hatchback variants in the UK is listed out in the description box below this video. Exterior features of this Insignia SRi includes automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, front and rear fog lights, front and rear parking sensors, LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, indicators on the front fenders, and body-colored side mirrors and door handles.
You do have your speaker down there, together with a bottle holder and a bit of storage. You do have your mirror controls right up here with your central locking buttons. And right here you do have your window controls. All of them are fully automatic in both ways, and your window lock. To the left of the headlight switch, you have the levers to adjust the brightness of the interior at night, as well as the lever to adjust the level of the headlight. Right down here, you do have a bit of storage. Vauxhall door sills. And the driver's seat in this Insignia SRi does get part electric and part manual adjustments. For the manual part, you do have the lever to adjust the seat back, lever to adjust the seat inclination, lever to adjust the seat position, and the manual tie support. The powered parts include your height adjustment, and your 4-way power lumbar support. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Insignia SRi does come standard with a single zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. There are actually two displays for the climate control, one located right down here which displays your fan speed and temperature, and the other one is shared with the infotainment display located right above. As for the controls, you do have your fan speed on the left knob, temperature on the right, different modes in the center, front and rear defrost, air conditioning, recirculation, your off button right here, and your automatic mode.
The Insignia SRi comes as standard with the R400 color head unit with a 4.2-inch color display, various media connectivity options, and 7 speakers with an output of 20 watts per channel.
I must say, for a stock sound system, the speakers in the Insignia does sound quite good. We are currently in your main Bluetooth audio streaming menu. With your current song playing information, you do have your artist, title, album, song duration, the current media source that you're in, and right down here you can shuffle the song, go back a song, go forward a song, play pause. And right down here you do have your volume and power knob. If you hit radio, it brings us to your radio menu, and under the radio menu you can cycle between FM, AM and DAB digital radio. You can also perform a manual tuning search and look at your list of available radio stations in the area. If you hit media, cycles between your different media options. You do have CD, auxiliary, USB, Bluetooth audio streaming.
your seat track buttons, eject button for the CD player, which is located right down here. The CD player is MP3 compatible. If you hit the home button, brings us back to your main menu. You do have audio, phone and settings. If you hit audio, obviously it brings us back to your current media playing. Under phone, you can look at your recent calls, your phone book, bring up the keypad and manage your paired devices. Under settings, you can check your software information, return the system back to factory settings, set your display, Bluetooth, vehicle, radio, valet mode, language and time. And under vehicle, you can set your different climate settings, your collision detection system settings, comfort and convenience, lights, locks and all that. And that's about it. Now if you hit the menu button, it brings us to your sound system settings with your bass treble, mid-range, balance and fader, preset equalizers, your automatic volume. You can manage your Bluetooth devices right here as well. If you manage your Bluetooth device, you can pair a device, delete a device, look at your list of paired devices and all that. You can also activate your traffic information right here. And obviously, to go back to the previous menu, just hit back. Right above, to the left of the hazard light switch, you have the button to turn off the vehicle's traction control. And right here, you can activate or deactivate your parking sensors. Central locking. And on the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your cruise control, your voice control, and your on-hook off-hook button for the Bluetooth telephone system. On the right spoke, you do have your seat track buttons, your volume buttons, and the set of up, down, left, right, and OK buttons actually control the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, you do have your digital speedometer and mileage, trip A, trip B, both with the same set of data. Depending on when you reset it, you will have different values, but you do have your distance traveled, average fuel consumption and average speed, your range and instant fuel consumption, oil life, tire pressure monitoring system, and back to your digital speedometer. If you hit the left arrow, you can cycle between info, audio, phone and settings. Under audio, you can select your different media source, browse the list of songs or radio stations, and look at your favorites. Under phone, you can look at your recent calls, contacts, and favorites. And under settings, you can set your units, info pages, speed warning, your tire load, and that's about it. On the left stalk, you do have your indicator controls, and on the right stalk, your wiper controls. The steering wheel in this Insignia is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it via this lever right here. You do have a bit of storage right here with a power outlet. A bit of storage right here. And this car does have an electronic parking brake. The lever is located right here. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down.
To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. Couple of cup holders right here. And you do have a center armrest with storage down below. You do have a power outlet right here. And your auxiliary and USB ports right in there. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, and your interior lights right above. The driver's side sun visor does have a vanity mirror and lights. And the driver also does get a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. You do have your speaker down there with a bottle holder and a bit of storage, and your window control right here. The rear seats in this Insignia do fold down. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on either sides of the headrests, pull them, and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is actually quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. I have about this much leg room and about this much headroom. It is actually quite comfortable back here. You do have storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents, a bit of storage right here, a power outlet down there, but there's no rear center armrest for this one. Interior lights right above, and you do have grip handles on the ceiling with hooks for both sides at the back. To gain access to the boot, there is a touchpad right beneath the Vauxhall badge on the rear hatch itself that opens up the rear hatch.
With the rear seat backs in place, the Insignia 5-door hatchback offers 530 litres of boot space. Folding the rear seat backs down and removing the cargo cover extends the boot space to 1,470 litres. To the left of the boot, you can find a storage net and a light that illuminates the area. Underneath the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre. This Insignia SRi is equipped with privacy glass for the rear windows and the rear windscreen. You do have adjustable headrests front and rear. You do have your speaker down there with a bottle holder and a bit of storage, and your window control right here. You also do have a set of central locking buttons for this side. Vauxhall door sills for this side as well. And the front passenger seat does get full manual adjustments, with this lever adjusting your seat back and this lever adjusting your seat position. The glove box in the Insignia isn't that big, you only have this part right here to store items in. Grip handle right above. And the sun visor for the front passenger, just get a vanity mirror and lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2014 Vauxhall Insignia 1.8 SRi. Thanks for watching and goodbye.